Hi friends! Today I'm going to be making Nama caramel, another popular Nama dessert recipe. Nama literally translated into raw, but in terms of dessert, it means fresh and melt in your mouth texture. It makes great Valentine's Day gift. Lightly brush the oil inside the mold or using the oil spray. Place on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Set aside. Pour water into a frying pan to chill the caramel and set aside. You will need a heavy bottom pot. I use a copper pot that I use for more than 20 years and it's so worn out, but this is the best pot for making the best caramel. Put in your sugar, salt, 1/3 of heavy cream and a tablespoon of glucose or corn syrup into the pot and start cooking on medium-high heat. Glucose prevents the sugar from crystallizing in the caramel. Stir until sugar dissolves and start bubbling. Constantly stir and cook until reduced in half. If you don't have a heavy bottom pot, use a frying pan, preferably non-stick pan. I don't recommend using a thin metal pot. If you are using a pot like that, cook on very low heat to avoid scorching. Constantly stir and when it reduces in half, add in the rest of the half of the heavy cream. You should be wearing a glove, it is very hot. In the most of the recipes, they recommend adding all the heavy cream at one time. But I found that if you cook all the heavy cream at one time, it is going to boiling over and you can't cook effectively. It will help if you reduce the amount of the heavy cream, you can avoid boiling over and it takes a shorter time to cook. It's easy to stir in my way of cooking and it's not boiling over and you can make a beautiful caramel. You are wondering when to stop cooking. I can tell how far I cook from my experience, but most of you cannot. If you have a candy thermometer, please use it. Stick in the candy thermometer and bring it to 115 degrees Celsius. But do not stop stirring while you are checking the temperature unless you will get the burnt caramel. But to tell you the truth, I don't really like to use a candy thermometer because there will be a chance of scorching the bottom. When it reaches the temperature you decide, it will come soon over the point, and it will make a hard caramel candies. That's not what I want. It takes about 12 to 15 minutes from start to finish. Turn the heat off and put the pot in the water to stop cooking. Stir in vanilla paste. To check the consistency of the caramel, drop a little bit of caramel on the ice cube. Let it sit for several seconds and when you touch it, it is soft to touch and it keeps its shape. It's okay to go. Please check the consistency before you pour into the mold. If it is too soft, you can cook a little bit longer. Once you are happy with the consistency, pour the caramel into the prepared mold. Let stand uncovered until it comes to room temperature and then chill in the freezer for 10 minutes. Take it out while it still has some flexibility, not freeze, it's good to cut. Take out from the mold and cut into the desired size. I always cut into this size. It's up to you how big it is. Cut in half and then cut into 20 sticks and then cut into 4. So you will have 160 caramels. As you see, I am wearing a down jacket. I didn't turn on the AC to keep my caramel chilled. Wrap each pieces in a parchment paper. I make this caramel for my customer who runs a Japanese barbecue restaurant. He serves this caramel at the end of the course. Okay, now let's see how to make an origami box for nama caramel. As I said in the previous video, the Japanese Valentine's Day is a kind of battle for girls. They need a lot of gifts for classmates and friends. It should be unique and affordable at the same time. A cute origami paper box is one of the solutions for that, and it's fun to make. Let's see how we do it. You don't need a special origami for this wrapping. You need square paper of any size, and any paper which is not too thick or not too thin. You can even use your white paper to printing out the document. That will be good. Anyway, it should be square. I don't think you will need any explanation from me, but just watch the process and you can watch it in a high-speed mode. Have it. Your origami box is done. You can fold the top part to cross. I used to make this box when I was a girl and wrap any candies I have to give my friends and exchange. That is a good my childhood memories. Let me taste. You can see how soft it is. It is so milky and so gentle. The comfortable aftertaste brings me to the Hokkaido. It's heavenly good. You can keep the caramel in the freezer and it will last more than a couple of months if you keep it in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you will give this recipe a try. Thank you for watching the video. Give me a big thumbs up and share the video with your friends and families. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Follow me on the social media and tag me on your post if you give it a try. And go to my website for the printable recipe and more information. And my store on Amazon has pretty much everything that I'm using in my video. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Bye!